Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Sudden are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment. How long shall I see the standard, and hear the sound of the trumpet? My people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Right, so that's what the Lord is saying, man. Is that destruction is here, but they ain't sounding unto the trumpet. They ain't hearkening to the trumpet, man, which is the word, man, the message. All right, so that the Lord is basically saying is that these people, man, they're sottish, man. Meaning that they ain't got no understanding. They ain't got no. They're still asleep mentally, man. Still enslaved. That's how Esau works in the today's society. Is that he enslaves the people mentally now. You know, physically we have to go to these different plantations working out here, but mentally you're enslaved, man, because the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what can set you free, what can deliver you, man, which is through the word, man. No other way, man. All right, like I was saying earlier, man, these presidents, Donald Trump, they ain't gonna save you, man. They're just gonna make things worse as they've always have. From the foundation of these forefathers, the founding fathers, whatever they want to call these Edomites, everything just got worse, and it's going to continue to get worse. The Lord already spoke it, man. You see? So it says, go over here back to Sirach 39. Sirach 39 and 2. It says, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and whose subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of great sentences and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve great men and appear before princes. He will travel through the strange countries, for he hath tried the good and the evil among men. Right, and if you're a spiritual man, you know that there ain't no good thing that can come from men. All right, except for those that are sent by Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, just like the scriptures was written by holy men, man. For those that want to try to buck up and speak against the Bible, the men that wrote this book were holy men, man. They were preordained by the Spirit of the Lord, man. Okay? That's it on that. But basically, that's all I wanted to say, brothers. You know, we're living in them times. All right, we're living in them times of great, great things, man. We're gonna see great things, man. Matter of fact, let's bring out this one. Bring out this one. We got Jake over here bumping. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Right, woe means destruction. Beware. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. And that's what we're coming to, man. That people are basically going to start taking the power into their own hands, man. Fighting against themselves. Wars, man. Civil war is going to break out here. It's going to be a mass destruction. Okay? It says, verse 17, 2nd Esdras 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. So people, just like when everything popped off over there at, what was it, where what was it? Where the levees broke off over there in Mississippi, I believe. All right. What's it called? Went over there, man. The people that go out there and give aid to those that meet certain destructions. I think it's I forgot that certain agency, but they went over there, but they blocked off the city. They blocked off the city to where they couldn't cross the bridges, man. So that's going to happen over here. People ain't going to be able to escape when their destruction is here in the city, man. Okay? Man, I forget the name. I think it's, oh man, I forgot what it is. Oh, FEMA, Salakia, it's FEMA, man. FEMA was over there when all that the levees broke over there in Mississippi, and all down there, Louisiana, I believe, and it had that mass flood. And there was a lot of stuff that occurred over there, man. There was Edomites. They went to their own, and you had Jake that were over there by themselves too. And then they were killing Jakes off, man. And but the Jakes, the Negroes, were trying to leave, going to different parts of the outside of that city. But they had FEMA, the military, blocking off them bridges, man. And that's what that scripture's talking about. It says, "And men shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able." Right. And that's going to happen here, man. They're going to have them checkpoints. When martial laws popped off here, they're going to have them checkpoints where you can't go from outside, from in and out of the city, unless you have special permit. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Right. And that's what the Lord wrote, man. It's because of pride, man. The Most High hates pride. The Most High desires a contrite and broken spirit and a humble spirit, man. All right. But that's the reason why these strange or these calamities are going to come upon the earth. It's because of great pride, man. Arrogancy, the pomp. Okay. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." And if anybody's been watching the news and knows what's going on in Venezuela, that's what's exactly happening, man. They got the food shortage, and they're killing each other, man. They're eating dogs, they're eating cats, possums. They're trying to live off the fruit of the land. But that's what's going to come to America, man. Okay? It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor." Right? Ain't nobody going to be pitying nobody over here, man. Right now, you can't even, it's hard to find jobs. It's hard to, we're all subject to payments, and we're struggling on a day-to-day basis. Just imagine when all that goes away, man. People are going to become completely selfish, man. They ain't going to be wanting to share nothing, man. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword." Like I was saying earlier, man, there's going to be people out here trying to save their businesses, man. They're going to try to post up and fight off the enemy when all chaos is going on in the streets. But the Lord said that they're not going to prevail, man. Everything's going to be destroyed, man. Every stone, like the Lord said, a stone that's built upon another stone is going to be destroyed, man. That's in Matthew 24. All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 2. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, "See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down." It's like all these buildings, man. One stone built upon another. It's all gonna fall, man. So no matter what you do, man, you try to fight for your business, you try to save your homes, you try to fight to save America, it's all gonna fall, man. Okay? And he sat upon the mount. Well, that's the point on that. Going back to 2 Esdras 15 and 9. "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." And that's just what it is, man. All these people that have their little secure 401ks, thinking they're big shots. Hey, man, Most High's gonna kill you, man. Most High's gonna put you out. He's gonna put y'all's light outs, man. You see? Why? Because you're proud, man. You put your trust in yourself. You're a little narcissist, And the Lord hates all that, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that out. Book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. "The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, arrogancy, and the evil way in the froward mouth do I hate." Right, so that's what the Lord hates, man. And that's what's highly promoted here in America, is to have a proud attitude, man. And that falls into all manners of people, man. It's like evil falls into all manners of people, nationalities. No, we were raised up in a corrupt world, man. You see, that was the Adam. The seed of evil was sown in the heart of Adam, man. So when you come into the fold, man, you're supposed to cast that all out. All right. This is Proverbs 6:16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. All right, it's in a list. Give you a list of things that the Most High hates, the characteristics that reside in men. Man. That's why you're not supposed to trust in men. You know. It says, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. A heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Right, and you see that even amongst Yasha'Allah, man, brothers that are in the truth, that were brothers, and they start doing them things, you know. But they might even be doing it within the camp, you know. So, hey, man, that's why it's important, man, to be in the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, with the good heart, man, the good mind, man. Not because of anything else, but because you want to be a servant, because you want to do the work, because you want to, you know. But at the end of the day, we know that we're profitable servants, you know. There's another one in Jeremiah. The only thing we can trust in at the end of the day, man, is the scriptures. But we have to follow the men that the Most High has preordained already, man. Those are our guides, man. Those are the shepherds, all right. Which is the elders, man. Elder Tahar all the way down, man. Everything that Elder Tahar is doing is through the Spirit, man. There's been many things that I've seen, me personally, where I was ending up doing the same things that he was talking about, but it all ties in, man. It's the Spirit, you know. Not going to clubs, not doing certain things, you know. How he felt about the social media and things of that nature, you know. It's just different things, man. I can't remember them all, but that's through the Spirit. We all have them same them feelings. I'm not saying feelings, but beliefs. The Spirit is revealing them things to us. You know, I'm not trying to big myself. I ain't nobody, man. You know, but the point is that those are our teachers, those are our elders, those are our spiritual fathers or parents, where we have to learn and listen to them, obey them. You know. This is Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 3. And they bend their tongues like their bow for lies. But they are not veiling for the truth upon the earth, for they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord. Take heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. Right, so you're supposed to do your work. You're supposed to do your thing. All right, so the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Seek out thy salvation. Seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay. Can't trust them. I mean, you have brothers next to you and doing the work and everything like that, but you can't depend on another brother to deliver. You can't depend on another brother to save you, man. You got to do your own saving. You got to apply the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to your daily life, to our daily lives, man, to my daily life. I speak to myself too. Okay. It says, verse 5, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. Right, and that's the important thing. We got to speak the truth, man. If you ain't got the truth, you ain't got the knowledge, don't be speaking about it. Don't try to be like, oh, well, I have the understanding, you know. And this is what I think it says. You got guys doing that. It's causing confusion, man. Talking about these angels, and there's chaos in the spirit world between angels, fallen angels. Man, that's what I was taught in the world, man. And I came out of that. Now you're trying to put that back out there? Come on, man. It says, they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. Right, they will not speak the truth. Speak what you were given in the scriptures, and that's it, man. Don't try to step out your lot. Just because you're a leader of a camp doesn't mean you have to try to go from glory to glory on your own. You got to wait for the Lord to show you them things, man. Okay? What I see, man, is that it's just a bunch of pride and wanting to be where the elders are, to be admired. It's like I watched that video with the guy from Chicago, and then there was an element from the Dallas camp that he got when he got out or kicked out, and you had the other guy from, I believe it was the Great Waters. He got kicked out from the Great Waters camp. Well, what I saw, man, what I was picking up from them is not only just the doctrine, but the relationship between them was that there was a ego thing between them, man. The only one that I saw that he was trying to be like a mediator or a peacemaker was that guy from the Great Waters camp that got kicked out. I believe his name was Aina. And then, but I could tell that the other guy from the Chicago camp, he had a problem with the like he had a ego problem. You know, we know that Element he was that same way, but I don't know personally, but I do, you know, do the videos and certain things, what I see now, he did. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I saw between them, man. It was like they were trying to see, you know, they're all leaders of a camp, and then they're not right. They've been kicked out, and they all had their little things that they want to speak about and say. You know, that's what I got out of that video, though, is that they weren't at one, man. You could tell, man, they weren't at one. And Element, Dion, he knows that the elders are the true men of the Lord, and that you have to follow under men. That's why he kept speaking about that. He kept trying to make that point. But then you had the guy from Chicago that kept like, hey man, we got to bring it out. But he could tell in his countenance that he was annoyed. He was pissed, you know. But that's between them. But like it said in Jeremiah 9:6, Salakia, I'm gonna go to verse 5. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith the Lord. Right. You know, and that the Lord ain't dealing with those. The Lord is dealing with those that want to speak the truth. That know that they're wicked. I mean, not wicked, but they know they're sinners. We ain't no better, man. But we still speak the truth. And we know we ain't nothing. That's what the Lord wants, man. He wants sincerity, man. That's sincerity. Not knowing that you think you're somebody and you got this, you're on some type of intellectual level because you're able to absorb and remember different dates of years of history and words and all that. The Lord ain't with that, man. You know, the Lord said he hates he deals with the humble man, the prudent man. You know, you have to come as a child, man. A child don't have that attitude. Jeremiah 9 and 7, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will melt them and try them. For how shall I do for the daughter of my people? Right? So the Lord is saying he's going to melt and try them, meaning that he's going to refine you, he's going to test you. That's what the Spirit does. Okay? Their tongue is as an arrow shot out, it speaketh deceit. One speaketh peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he layeth his weight. And that's what I was talking about, man. You have to spiritually be in tune, spiritually there with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai from the get-go. Okay? Wanting to do this thing with sincerity and actually want to help help the ministry, man, the gospel, to push this word. Not to do strife and contentions and this back and forth thing that's going on, man. That's bullshit already, man. Fuck them, man. Let them do what they do and just, like, you know, we keep saying, feed the flock, you know. Don't do that, man. That's what they do in the world, man. They go back and forth with each other, and it's nonstop. It goes on between women. It'll go on and on and on and on and never stop. When everybody's telling, hey, man, stop, chill out already, man. Give it up. You said what you had to say. Let it go already. Or y'all fought, let it go already. But they want to continue, man. And I know the brothers, I ain't speaking down on no brothers from GMS. I know brothers are doing what they're supposed to. And that's good, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's already, these guys out here that continue trying to prove their points on the words and the word teacher, master, that's already, you got to let that go, man. You do what you think is right, and we're going to continue to do what we know is right. And that's just what it is. That's what you tell people on the streets. So why are you trying to continue to further prove your point? You just do the word, man. But no, y'all want to fight. Y'all want to buck up against the ones that taught you. And that's just evident that they are the men of the Lord, man. That is evidence. You know? Nobody's saying nothing about y'all until y'all come out, you know, pushing all this weight And then yeah, they're gonna retaliate. Those that are set up to retaliate, as far as like prove you wrong, you know. But nobody was speaking about none of y'all, man. But I'm gonna leave it with that, brothers. You know, I want to say death to America, death to you 2/3 Negro, Latinos, Native American Indians. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work in sincerity, truth. First and foremost, give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Thank you for everything that you've given us. I mean, you know, thank the water to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that put the spirit on y'all to do this, man. To shine this light to us, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. But I want to leave it with that, brothers, and say till next time, Shalom.